It's 11:52 p.m. Sunday, December 7th. I didn't plan on recording this, but a lot had happened in the past 24 hours, and I've had a long day, and I didn't have the energy. I don't have the energy to write down everything in the journal, so I figured I might as well just talk here. It's been an interesting weekend. Yesterday was a long day, really, and it's quite a big episode. I've done a lot of tests studying how to edit this podcast thing and figuring things out. There were some hits and misses, and I did a whole hour of session. I had an hour session, and something happened. There was a technical issue, and the recording was essentially awful. Essentially, I have to redo the whole thing. I wanted to spend the day doing that, but instead, I got a surprise visit from my mom and my sister. They're not here in KL. They live all the way at the border of Johor and Malacca, somewhere in Palong, if any of you know it. My sister's a doctor, and she's been posted there, I think, around 8 years, close to 10 years, really. So they always make it a point to come back home every now and then. Oftentimes, they would tell us a few days in advance, at least a week in advance, but this time around, it was a surprise visit. I had told my wife that, let me do a recording for an hour, a couple of hours, and we'd leave the house at 1 p.m. But as soon as I was done with the recording, I went out of the room and no one was home. And as it turns out, they left. I asked my wife, why'd you leave? I thought we were going to leave at 1 p.m. And she said she wanted to avoid the rain that might come down. And Atlas, my kid, she wouldn't want him to have less time at the swimming pool because whenever my mom and my sister come to town, they would stay at Airbnbs just so that my kid can be at the swimming pool. They love that kid that much. And then I thought, yeah, I don't want to be that ungrateful son for not being there and just for doing this whole recording thing. The past year, I have been inundated with work that I barely have time for family. And this time around, I had some time. We have wrapped the work for TV. Other than my day job, I do I freelance as, researcher and scriptwriter. And the entire year, I had to deal with a whole season of one program and about half season of another program. All my free time were taken up just focusing on those things.